Hi, I'm DJ Abass, and it's another intro exclusive. We have a rare opportunity to have an exclusive interview with one of the true pioneers of a brand of music that has spanned many years and cut across many cultures in Nigeria and also truly in Africa. He goes by the name Chief Commander, now Evangelist Obey. It's a great pleasure to be with you, to have this opportunity to interview you. I know you don't grant many interviews, so we used our own special connection to get through to you. Thank you very much, sir.
It's my pleasure meeting you too.
Where and how did it start for you, sir?
Everything about my musical career started in the church. As I grew up in the church, I became a member of the choir. Not only that, I became a member of the school band. And as the time flies, I became the band leader of the school band. So I will say that I was influenced to music through the church.
From the church to school, and from school, what happened? Did you continue this in school?
Yes, I continued in school, and we later on had the Boys and Girls Youth Club in the community. And we have people in drama, some in music, and I happen to be in music department. That was where my star was actually discovered. Obey is not my actual name. My name is Ebenezer Olashupo Oluwaremelekun Fabi. It was in the school that, like AKA, yes, that the name Obey was given to me. I would like to say that right from when I was young, in my school days, I knew that I was a star. Not only me knew that I was a star, I knew I was going to be a celebrity. Because whenever I step into the school in the morning, the atmosphere of the school changes. And everybody will be shouting my name, Obey, Obey, Obey here, Obey. So it started.
Were you called Obey then?
Yes, yes. As a matter of fact, nobody would like punishment. So, and sorry sir, please sir. So, and they will say obey first, and then complain. Okay. That means obey. Let me whip you first. Then you say what I don't want to hear anything. Obey first. So to say that obey first, I said I will say obey first because so obey first. And so the teacher will whip. So you give me your hand here. Obey first. So
the name stuck till today.
That's yes.
Did you like it at the time?
Oh, of course, because like I told you, when I entered the school, obey, obey, obey. The first band that we had out of the youth club was a Fellow Mambo Orchestra.
When was this?
That should be the 50s. That's in the 50s. And when they stopped, I continued and I changed the name of the band. I formed my own band, Royal Mambo Orchestra. And it started from there. Then Adeolu Akinsanya. Yes. In those days, Adeolu Akinsanya had 3 phases of musical experience or exposure. I was actually fascinated. I loved the way he composes. So I moved closer to him and I started composing like him. So I wrote my songs and I took my songs to him. When he saw, I said, wow. And I sang. He encouraged me, he said, you are highly talented. Keep it up.
How did you get to deal with Decca then?
Oh, that's a big story. By the time I have all my compositions put together, and I was looking for a recording company. I went to Decca, and I was told that the artist manager was not around, he was on leave. So there's no way I can talk to anybody. So, but I asked of the managing director, and they said I cannot talk to the managing director because everything about artist repertoire and artist management, there is an artist manager who was then on leave. And I was telling the secretary that I like to speak to the MD because I have something to offer, and I know if I start recording for them, I said, I told the lady I was a star, and that this is a star standing before her, and this star would like to talk to the managing director of, it was during the colonial days, and the managing director happened to be, yes, I said, nobody, no artist. I said, let me talk to the man. As I was saying that, the MD called the secretary on the intercom, and he heard, yes, and he said, what's all that noise for? And she was trying to report me that there's a young man here who said he is a star, and I have told him the artist manager is on leave, but he refused to go. Well, the man only had, there's a young man who says he's a star, and so he just said a star, and the lady said, just say, send him in. I said, you see, I told you. So I went there, I went to him. So I told him that it was not the days that you have demo, that you can do your demo. You have to sell yourself. Right. So I sold myself. I said, the person standing in front of you is a star, and I want to record for your company. I don't want you to pay me. Just record me, release me. I'm going to take your company to higher heights. So he was looking at me, this young man. So he pressed his intercom again and called Mr. Ogumbaya. Mr. Ogumbaya, come and see this young man. So in those days, you have to take the whole band for audition. There's no way they can record, so for audition, so they. So I took my band there, and that was how I started this.
I presume in the 60s, another major event that probably happened was the first trip abroad. Which was the first trip abroad, and how memorable was it? Because you did sang some songs about your trips abroad.
My first trip to America was in the year 1974. And I think my first trip to London was 1968. Yes, 68. So from there, then started a world tour and Japan and other parts of the world.
There's no way we can talk about your career then without talking about your music rival, if I can put that way, King Sunny Ade. What relationship did you have with him, and how would you describe the perception of the public towards both of you?
KSA, number one, is my younger brother. Number two, he is my colleague. And by the grace of God, we are friends. So all that rivalry that people were talking about, it was the fans that saw it that way. We were very close, even at the time that people were talking.
So there was practically no feud or negative feed between both of you, as opposed to what the general perception in the public was?
No, not at all. Not at all. On my 58th birthday, I quit the stage to come to the ministry because I have the calling of God to come to the ministry.
If we decide to assess you through the content of your music, your content of your music has always been one, preaching morals, preaching the good of society, uplifting, and was your leaving the stage a natural progression to go into evangelism?
I love music. The profession I love it. The satisfaction I have is cannot be quantified or explained. So that was why it took me 11 years to struggle with the Lord. No, Lord, leave me in my music and let me. But you know, God, He has His own way that He's the supreme, and whatever He wants or whatever He wanted, He can have it.
Look at the Nigerian music industry now. Look at it when you started and look at it now. How would you describe it? Going by Juju, let's start with Juju itself.
Well, Juju music, unfortunately, has not developed much since the time I quit the stage. I believe when I quit the stage, Sunny tried and he kept it on. But my being on stage was a kind of a complementary to one another.
Exactly, yeah.
So he doesn't see any more challenges because those who are
way too behind.
So but when I was there, yes.
A lot of your songs, way after you've retired, have now been kind of like re-recorded by the younger generation artists. You Don't Hit My Car, Tony Tetula, Tolu Obey and Alariwo of Africa, Otami Dainlemi. How does that make you feel?
Well, I'm happy for them. I like what they are doing. The only thing is that in the other parts of the world, when anybody wants to do something like that, the interest of the owner of the work will be protected. He'll be giving something out of what they are having. So, but here, it's like they look at you as you are a father. So others say take them to court to do this. I say, okay, let me educate them. When I educate them, they will take permission. And when they take permission, they will be able to know that the stakeholders, music stakeholders, and the Nigerian government have come out with Nigerian Copyright Commission that is in charge of that kind of thing. All they need to do is to just have certain percentage of that to go to the owner of the song.
On a final note, which song of all your recordings, which is the most memorable, has been the most memorable for you? I know it's a tough question.
I love all my songs, but definitely we have many of them that made the hits. Board members is there. Adventure of Mr. Wise is there. Hello Majaye is there. Name them. They are all. Olumibotimi is there. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi yé ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́, wáyé bá ń fẹ́, rọra jayé o, ayé ò fẹ́ ní fọ́rọ̀, àforí ẹni. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi yé ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́, ẹsẹ̀ gírí nílé àjọfẹ́ kú àwọn màmá rẹ̀ nìkan. Erin kú o, mọ̀ngúdú fi jẹ, ẹ̀fọn kú o, mọ̀ngúdú fi jẹ. Mọ̀ngúdú wá kúkú rẹ́ni tí ó jẹun o, ayẹ́lẹ̀ o, ọ̀rẹ́ mi yé ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́.
Thank you very much, sir. This is a wonderful interview. And for all you, my colleagues out there, I'm the only one who got it, and I hope you get it in 10 years' time. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
God bless you.
Intro exclusive.